welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visiting team and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. He had 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Just a yard on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 4-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Tigers line up for the punt. This returnable from inside his own 40. Monarchs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A carry now for Scott. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. It is third and long.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Tigers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Monarchs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Here's Scott. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Tigers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Sacramento first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. That is Deon Walker in there on the stop.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A gain of 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Monarchs offense ready to get back at it. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1-yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one, caught. It is Bryson Tremaine.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, how about that hit? He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Tigers offense ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody. In this case, it results in a sack.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Here's the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Scott. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
They'll stay on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Their 48-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 7. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Toronto.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now this offense could use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll look to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Toronto 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. That's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Back to the air one more time. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Monarchs move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Tigers 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
This time they stay on the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Monarchs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. And that will be a 1st down. Now a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the 26-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jordan Burks. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. That one is good. And the Monarchs go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And they will finally run him down.
36 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Sacramento.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? Like, takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but I think it's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath.
The Monarchs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. To the ground, a 1st down run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A 4-yard gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Tigers' offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Off play action. He'll set up the throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. Head to 60.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Tigers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 14-yard line.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
25 yards, the pickup there. And that will be a first down.
37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. That is second TD catch of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up second
from the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Here's Scott, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A carry now for Scott, and that'll be a pickup of 3. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Space to run inside the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Let's go now.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.